by the way, congratulations with your 150.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
What Longrich has introduced to us. For me, I see God in everything. Because the bottom line is, God, in 6 days, He created everything that we know life to be. Right? And on the 7th day, He rested.
Hello, everyone. Allow me to greet you this day. This is Apostle Daniel. Welcome to our Longrich TV show. Today, I'm going to be addressing one of the most dearest, subject that is dear to my heart. I'm going to talk about investment. I know that there are many of you who are listening who would want to find a platform that we can rely upon in terms of your investment. And Longrich is such a trusted ally when it comes to investments. Now, in terms of the Longrich investment portfolio, before we deal with the investments, I think the first thing that we need to do is to introduce you to the Longrich family. And you need to know and understand who is Longrich as number one. Number two, we need to know what is our business in the Longrich family. Number three, we need to look into the various investment options and their returns on investment. That is very much critical to know. Now, we know that we are faced currently with a very serious pandemic that has brought the whole global economy on its knees. I talk about COVID-19. Because of this COVID-19, many companies will be forced to close down because, they may not be able to survive beyond this lockdown. The job market has been so affected that many jobs or many companies will have to change the way they do their business. Meaning that those companies that actually had vacancies prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, they would have to rethink about strategies on how to be able to do without those jobs, because they may no longer have the financial muscles to be able to sponsor those vacancies. So many companies will have therefore to do a strategic rearrangement in terms of their business segment. There are companies that will never be the same again. Think about tourism now. When you think about tourism at this point in time, with the travel bans that are imposed, all the companies that are within the tourism sector are not able to trade and may not be able to trade in the longest distant future. So I do not see tourism recovering anytime soon. Number two, those that are in the construction field or construction industry may not be able to recover to the glory days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Why? Because if I wanted to build a very big massive house, I might have to reprioritize and focus on other things because of this of the effect of this COVID-19. Many other companies, think about it. The restaurants are closed now. Think about those that were relying on waiters and waitresses who relied on tips for them to be able to make money. If we can no longer gather because there is there is this enforcement of social distancing, it means those that are in those spaces will not be able to receive their income. I can talk about so many industries, and I tell you, think about the pilots. They will lose their jobs. And I know that SAA now is currently on a process of liquidation, and they are currently giving retrenchment severance packages to their air hostesses, to their pilots, and all the related workforce. So you can realize that most industries are now sizing down in terms of the number of people they can be able to accommodate. And I think going forward, many companies will then have to change their way of business. It is just a few businesses, especially those that are in the essential service services that are able to thrive during this time. Think about companies that are making masks. Think about companies that are making sanitizers. Think about companies, that are making your toothpaste. Whether there is COVID-19 or there is no COVID-19, you still need to brush your teeth. You still need to bath. You need a bathing soap. You still need to, lotion your body. You need a body lotion. You still need an anti-deodorant. You will still need sanitary towels. You will still need, actually during this time, we even need more of your immune boosters, like your vitamin C's, your calcium with zinc, because and many other health supplements that can help in building up our immune system. So it is very much critical now that when you invest your money understanding which industries must I prioritize on. Think about those that have invested so much in the stock market and they've invested mostly on oil, because oil was doing very well in the past because of the traveling that was happening. But now with these traveling restrictions, the demand for petrol has went down. So those that have invested in the petroleum industry, their share price has received a very serious negative impact. So having said this, I therefore need to say there are great portfolios, for your investment within the Longrich business. And if you are a wise and a shrewd businessman, I tell you, this is the time to look at this Longrich as a potential, ally in terms of your investment. But before we engage on the investment portfolios available within the Longrich platforms, we need to then know, who is this Longrich? I think somebody is saying to me, do you want to say what is Longrich? No, I want to say who is Longrich. Why am I saying who is Longrich instead of what is Longrich? Because Longrich is a company. I choose to say who is Longrich for one simple reason. It is my conviction and my belief that every organization takes the persona and the character of its leader. If a leader is a man of compassion, you will see the operations of the company will gravitate towards charity. If the founder or the leader of the organization is a ruthless man, you will see it in the kind of policies, companies that will fire you, for even a slightest mistake, the kind of, and some companies that believe in the bottom line, they don't care, how you get there. They say the bottom line is we want these profit margins to be realized in this month, whether you have to sleep your way through, as a woman to get that, a profit, it doesn't matter to the owners of the company, So when I say who is Longrich, it means we need to study the character, the persona of the founder of the company to be able to understand, the dynamics, the character and the nature, of the Longrich, business. Now, I said organizations are therefore a reflection of personalities of their leaders. As I said, if I'm good, you will see it in my policies. You will see it in my mission statements. You will see it in our way of doing things. The company will begin to take, the form of the, of the character, of the personality of those that are in leadership. Even in a big, government department, you will realize that the character of the chief director, the director, the deputy director actually affects the process, the behavior of those that work under them. Because if they are good in terms of, being good-hearted, you will see the team spirit, being different. If they are, the leaders there are more of your dictator, kind of leadership, you'll begin to see in the kind, of behavior and attitude on those that serve under them. As I said, the vision, the mission statements, policies, ethical values, operational norms and standards of companies embodies the spirit of a leader of that organization or of leaders of that organization. This is a fact. You cannot run away from it. If you don't believe it, just pause at this moment and begin to think about the companies, the different companies that you worked for. They are not the same. They may be in the same industry. If you are in agriculture, they may all be agricultural companies, but your experiences in each and every company will be different according to the nature of the leaders within those companies. Therefore, the right question to ask is, who is Longrich? Not what is Longrich. But for us to know Longrich, we must know its leader. So who is the leader? Who is the personality? Who is the face behind this brand called Longrich? The leader of Longrich is one man called Mr. Tu Ziweni. And this man, you know, he is a Chinese by birth and a former carpenter who has turned into an entrepreneur. I was studying this man. And for me to be able to know this man, I need to hear his words, because the words of a man are actually gates into the spirit of a man. I don't know you until I hear you speak. One wisest leader said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So it means you speak from the very nature of your heart. So you cannot speak different to who you are. Every time a person speaks, they reveal themselves. Now think about it. When you go to a doctor, the first thing they do, he asks you questions. He wants you to speak more. You are there, you are in pain, but the doctor still wants you to speak. Why? Because your words are gates for him into your spirit. So they diagnose your problem using the words that you speak in your, through your mouth. So we need to now know the words of Mr. Ziweni for us to know the kind of a person he is. And once we know the kind of a person that he is, we know the kind of company we are now dealing with. Now, this man, who is the chairman of the Longrich business, he has, his convictions worded as follows. He said, people, and I quote, people must get rich together as entrepreneurs. He said, I quote, people must get together as entrepreneurs, unquote. He further said, I quote, everyone wants to become successful, but not everyone can find a business platform which guarantees success of any individual who is persistent in using it. Now, these two words for me sums up this man for me. The persona of this man, the spirit of this man, the attitude of this man can be best summarized in these two statements which he made. He said, people must get rich together as entrepreneurs. So you can now begin to see that at the heart of his conviction is that entrepreneurship is the way to go. With this COVID-19 pandemic that we're facing, somebody said we are moving into an era of forced entrepreneurship, because the job market is going to shrink. People are going to lose jobs, and they will have to look for alternative ways, and means of getting income. And that is entrepreneurship. If you don't do it now, you'll have to do it by force. So this man, since 1986, when he founded the Longrich business, he has kept this conviction that people must get rich together as entrepreneurs. Meaning that in his heart of hearts, he believes in entrepreneurship, but number two, he believes in networking or collaborative effort. Meaning that people must work more as a team. He believes that entrepreneurs, those who are of the same mind, same vision, same goal, can actually partner together and work as entrepreneurs towards achieving their dream or their goal. Number two, he said, as I quoted before, everyone wants to become successful. Is this not a reality? Don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to live the lifestyle that you love as well? Don't you want to drive the car that you want to drive anytime you want to drive? Don't you want to go to a vacation of your choice at the time you want to go? Don't you want to eat what you want to eat at the time that you want to eat? Don't you want to do with your time what you can do, at your time? And have the liberty and the freedom of time. So that's the reality. Every person, every one of us wants to become successful. You may qualify success in your own, in your own understanding, but success may mean a lot of different things to a different, persons. But the bottom line is we all want to become successful. But the truth is not everyone is successful. And why is not everyone successful? It is because not everyone can find a business platform which guarantees them success. Now listen, if I had the platform that Motsepe had, I would have used the same platform, mining platform, to become, rich as well. If I had, the platform that Bill Gates had of using Microsoft as a platform, I could have used the same platform to become what Bill Gates had become. So all of us, we want to be successful. All that we lack is the right platform that we can plug our energy upon, our efforts upon, for us to be successful. So he says, everyone wants to become successful, but not everyone has or can find a business platform which guarantees success. How many of you started businesses and failed? How many of you started certain multi-level marketing business, ventures, and you failed? How many of you, started to do this and that, to sell this and that, and still failed? Many of you might have failed in different ventures. Many of you might have attempted different businesses and failed. Now, you might have partnered with people on certain business ventures and failed. And this is what he is saying, that not everyone can find a business platform which guarantees success. Even those that invest money in the stock market, success is not guaranteed over there. So all we are looking for, it is a business platform which guarantees the success. Success of who? Of any individual, not of a selected few. Success of any individual who is persistent in using it. So he wanted to come up with a platform, a business, knowing that everybody wants to be successful, but people want to be successful as a collective of entrepreneurs. Remember, he said the first thing we need to get rich together as entrepreneurs. That is a collective success. He says if success must be realized, it must be realized collectively. That is number one. Number two, he says people want to be successful even as entrepreneurs, but these people must find a platform which guarantees them success. Now, this is so beautiful. Now, if it guarantees them success, these people, they must then be able to use it persistently. So when you find a platform, you can persistently use it to succeed, then there is no reason for you not to succeed. That's what he says. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say to you, Mr. Ziweni is a very generous man. He's a generous man. I mean, those that know him, those that have met him personally, you know, who are friends of mine, you know, the more they talk about him, one quality they all agree to, it is his generosity. He believes that people must get rich together. He believes that everyone can be successful and everyone must be successful. All we need is a platform. Now, the generosity of this man is embedded in the business model and the compensation plan of the Longrich Bioscience Company. Now, this man succeeded by himself. He started a company from fresh. Now, many of you know Longrich, and you think it's just a multi-level marketing company, and you are wrong. Longrich, actually, it's a Longrich group, which means it is a group of companies. The Longrich, network marketing platform that we know, it is just, one of the subsidiaries within the bigger scheme. This man owns farms where he produces and manufactures, the raw materials that he uses in his business, in his manufacturing business. He deals with, remember, he is a carpenter by profession. He has a section that is strictly dedicated to carpentry, where they do your home finishing. He has a finance bank where he is actually dealing with financing. He has a logistic company that deals only with logistics, but also within the manufacturing, he deals with different things. He's actually manufacturing products for over 100 top global, brands. I talk about 100 top 100 global brands. I think you are listening to me now. You are either wearing, or you are driving, or you are using one of the brands that this company has made. So there are so many other businesses that he's engaged at. He has succeeded as an individual in those platforms, but then he needed to create a platform that all those who desire to succeed, all those that dare to succeed, may be able to plug themselves into those systems and therefore succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I said this man, the chairman, Mr. Chairman, he is a very successful man. Who is Mr. Ziweni? Who is this man, Mr. Ziweni? Longrich is a 34-year-old manufacturing multinational company focusing on development, production, and provision of health and beauty products for global consumers. Now, remember I said, instead of saying what is Longrich, I rather say who is Longrich. Now I'm saying Longrich is a 34-year-old multinational company. So meaning that this company is operating in different countries. So imagine when you connect with this company, your footprint, it is already international or multinational. So this company focuses on the development, production, provision of health and beauty products for global consumers. Meaning that when you connect yourself to the Longrich business, you are actually willing to trade globally. Your consumers are not only in South Africa. Even now on this show, we are having people who are connected from Zambia. Come on, somebody from Zambia, can you just, talk to me now? Just say Zambia is here. We've got people from Madagascar. Come on, give it up for Madagascar. Give it up also for South Africa, Swaziland. Come on, Botswana, are you there? Somebody give it up for Botswana. We have Zimbabwe in the house. We have Malaysia. We have Nigeria. Come on, we have Morocco. We have DRC. We have D'Ivoire. We have got USA. So we've got different countries now that are connected to us on this TV show. Why? Because they are consumers. They are our clients. So our market is not national, it is multinational or international. Now the headquarters of Longrich business are in China, with branches in over 50 countries, which include USA, Asia, and Africa. The company has trademarks that are registered in over 183 countries now. When we talk about trademarks, we talk about, legal assets that the company owns, meaning that, we have ownership over the intellectual property behind the different products that we manufacture. The company has 8 research stations, which we call 8 research and development centers in 3 continents. It was founded in 1986 by Mr. Suzuweni, as I said, a carpenter who turned into one of the world's listed multimillionaires with a network of $210 million US, according to the Forbes list of 2019. Can I say it again? This man, Mr. Suzuweni, a carpenter who turned into an entrepreneur, he is one of the celebrated multi-millionaires. And when I say multi-millionaires, I'm not talking about rent value. I'm talking about in US dollar value. So he has a net worth of 210 million US dollars. This translates to about 38 billion rands. So that is how rich he is. He's richer than Motsepe, he's richer than Rupert, he's richer than all, our African giants that we know in terms of, the billionaire status. So we are not talking about a guy who has a fly-by-night, company, a person who, would risk his reputation with Ponzi schemes and things that will not last, for the longest of time. His reputation cannot be compromised. This man is listed in the Forbes, magazine. So if he's listed by the Forbes, meaning that all his worth has been verified. So this is the kind of a company we are partnering with. Mr. Tu is an entrepreneur who is known to encourage people to get rich together as entrepreneurs, as I've said. And I said, as I close this section, everyone wants to become successful, but not everyone can find a business platform which guarantees success of any individual who is persistent in using it. Meaning that with this business, we are actually creating a platform that you can use it persistently and be guaranteed, success. Now, who is Longrich as I turn into Longrich SA or Longrich South Africa? The Longrich South Africa was born on November 2016 at Randburg, Johannesburg. This is the headquarters of this company. To date, Longrich has produced over 15 star directors. Now, when we say somebody is a star director in the Longrich business, we simply say the person is now a multimillionaire. So the company in less than 4 years has already produced over 15 multimillionaires. Some of them are so young they are still university students. They have not yet started working, in terms of what they went to school to study. So, and many other people are financially liberated. Over and above the star directors, it has also produced many other people who are financially liberated, individuals. And this is the platform we are talking about. Now, in its third year of operation in South Africa, it has spread in many parts of Africa in the southern hemisphere. And this includes Zimbabwe, Botswana, Swaziland, Lesotho, Madagascar, Mozambique, Zambia, Namibia, DRC, and so forth. So this and this spread has spread from this South African, branch. So this is an amazing, success story. At the moment, the company is investing over 100 million US dollars towards establishing the first manufacturing plant in Africa, which is in Nigeria. Now think about it. If this is a fly-by-night, they would not be investing in Africa. It says now, the company says we're in Africa and we are here to make business. We are here to stay the longest time. So that is a very good thing. In South Africa, Longrich has currently donated over 1.2 million towards the fight against COVID-19. Is this not beautiful? We are partnering with a company that is legit, that cares about the well-being of our people. Now, I think I've now covered the who is Longrich part. We need to deal with the what is a business. If you are to invest in a particular business, you need to understand the business case. What is a business? And that is very much important for us to deal with. Now, I said, this Longrich business, for it to qualify as a business, it is because, any business must either be selling products or a service. You must be selling a product or a service. So Longrich business, we are a business of products. We manufacture products which we sell to the market. What products are we manufacturing? We deal with a wide range of products covering cosmetic and beauty products, household cleaning products, personal care products, health care and pet care products. So this is just a wide range of products that we have, but they can be segmented into those 4 different segments. Think about our products. They are so beautiful. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you can wake up with a product. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing that I do is to brush my teeth using a Longrich toothpaste. And I tell you, the need for a toothpaste will be with us as long as there is man and humanity upon the planet. So I brush my teeth using a Longrich toothbrush and a Longrich toothpaste. After that, I take a quick shower and I use a Longrich anti-deodorant and a body lotion. And one bathing, I use the herbal, products, the bamboo soap or the white tea soap, using the shampoo there, the hair conditioner. There are so many products, that you will do, that are essential products that you use every day. Then start in the morning with a green tea, just to get, toxins out of your body. And later on in the day, get a brown tea just to, help your alimentary system. So you can then be able to see these are essential products. So now in the time and the hour of COVID-19, we have got vitamin C, that we can use, or even our calcium, which is rich in zinc and boosts your immune system. Take a cordyceps military, which also boosts your immune system. Drink water from the pie cup, which is alkaline water and also plays a major role in boosting your immune system. So there are so many, products. If you're a woman, you can use a panty liner every day, as a woman, or if it's a period time, using our very high quality, sanitary pads. So these are the products that we say they are essential products, our everyday use products. And I'm telling you, you cannot fail when we're in the business of essential products. In the time of COVID-19, you need to have sanitizers, which we have as a company. You need to be washing your hands with soap regularly. We have the best soaps, which have actually even alcohol within our soaps. This is the only soap that I know so far that has alcohol, as part of the ingredients in the making of it. Now, let's deal with our market segment. Now, I'm saying our products are sold in more than 50 countries and regions around the world. So when you invest in this platform, you're investing in a platform that is born to succeed, because the products that we are selling, our consumers are in over 50 countries and regions of the world. Number 3, our product safety and quality is ensured because all our products are guaranteed by the ISO and the FDA. What are you talking about? When you talk about the ISO, you talk about the International Organization of Standardization, meaning that this is internationally approved, not only approved by by our South African Bureau of Standards. No, it is approved internationally. When something is approved by ISO, it means it is acceptable anywhere in the world. Number 2, when we say it's FDA approved, it simply means the benefits of the product outweigh the known risk of the intended use, meaning that our product are also approved for safety. So this is a beautiful, platform. So what I'm saying is, when you invest your money into this platform, it is not a waste. You are guaranteed to have proper, better returns in your investment. It's better than putting your money in the bank. Remember, if you put your money in the bank, now, the bank have reduced their interest, from 10% now to about 5%. Meaning that if you put money into the bank, they had promised you by January 10% per annum. Now they've reduced it and revised it to 5%. So that is why one man said, money in the bank is rotten money. So instead of putting your money in the bank, you can actually put your money into this platform. And I tell you, you will find beautiful returns on that investment. Now, I want us to look at, like I talked about, Longrich as a very big company. I said there is a Longrich group. I said Longrich is a leading Chinese multi-industrial conglomerate focusing on development, production, and provision of health and beauty products for global consumers. Since its inception in 1986, Longrich has successfully expanded its business scope to encompass 9 segments: cosmetics, personal care, health and well-being, wood and finisher, e-commerce, real estate, finance, organic agriculture, logistics, household services, etc. So when you are partnering with this company, you are partnering with what? The leader in the manufacturing space. Now, I said you can invest in this platform. Why? Number two is, the reason why you can trust this platform, many people say, hey, is this not a pyramid scheme? Is this not a Ponzi scheme? Go ask, GSK. Go ask The Body Shop. Go ask Unilever. Go ask Avon. Go ask, Esther DeLore. Go ask Elizabeth Ade. Go ask Walmart. Go ask, Nestle. Go ask Adidas. Go ask Ski. There are so many companies that are relying on Longrich for the manufacturing of the products they sell in their markets. So all these companies that are mentioned, their products are manufactured by Longrich, Tesco, the Sensodyne, toothpaste, and many other businesses. So this business, it is a business trusted by other leading businesses of the world. So, and this is very much interesting. Now, I want to say, Longrich is trusted by over 100 famous global, brands. Did you hear me? I said it is a business that is trusted by over 100 famous, brands. All these big brands, trust Longrich. Can't you see? You cannot afford not to do business with Longrich. It's very much interesting. Now, I want us to then summarize. In the next 5 minutes, I want us to look into the investment portfolios that are available within the Longrich business. We have seen in the past that Mr. Tu has said, people must get rich together as entrepreneurs. People must get rich together as entrepreneurs. Number two, he believes that everyone wants to become successful, but not everyone can find a business platform which guarantees the success of any individual who is persistent in using it. So now, with this business, the Longrich Group is a business, and Longrich is his gift to humanity. So he has the Longrich Group where he makes most of his money, but he used the Longrich platform now as a gift to humanity. It is a business platform which guarantees success to anyone who does use it. Wow. Now, this is what I believe. And this is what Mr. Tu, as when he believes. I say there is a hidden secret to success. Here is it. The hidden secret of success is network marketing. What do I mean? I mean it is better to earn 1% of 100 people's effort than to earn 100% of my personal effort. Networking leverages on cooperative and collaborative effort. So Mr. Ziwani says, instead of working alone and try to build an empire, already big companies have monopolized the market. You will not be able to find a penetration into critical markets. But once we come together as entrepreneurs, which we call entrepreneurs coming together, one word for it is network marketing. Network marketing, it is one platform where entrepreneurs can partner together, work together towards a common good and a common goal. You know the story. You know the story of Longrich, that you come into the business and introduce 3 people. As you come as an entrepreneur, introduce 3 more entrepreneurs, and each one of them bring in 3 more entrepreneurs. All of us, we are just a team of entrepreneurs working together to realize freedom. Now, how do I plug into this team of entrepreneurs and invest as one of the entrepreneurs? Now, the business says you can come into the Longrich business by choosing the level of entry. There are different levels of entry. There is a level of entry we call Q Silver, which it's just 1,000 Rand package. You can come in with a silver package, which is about 1,500. You can come in as a gold package, it's just over 2,000 Rand. You can come in as a platinum package, it is about 12,000 Rand. You can come in as a platinum VIP. That is the final entry level, which it is it's about 27 to 30,000 Rand. So you can invest as little as 1,000 to up to about 30,000 Rand to be a member of this, family, a member of this, business network. Now, what are the differences? When you come in as a Q Silver or as a silver, you will be earning at your return on investment will be 8% on what you put into the business. And if you come in as a gold, it's on 10%. But when you come in as a platinum, it's 12%. Now listen, when you come in as a platinum VIP, which is about 27,000 to 30,000, you get 12% plus 1% of the global profit share of the company. Is this not beautiful? If you want to know more about this, just check with us, we'll be able to help you. There is another. Now, once you are in, You are in, whether you came in at 1,000 package up to that 30,000 package. You have got the second option of investment. Now you are diversifying. The second option of investment, we call it a stockist investment. What is a stockist investment? You become a person with the rights of having a warehouse, which is a distribution center for all those in the network to collect their stock. Now, there are 3 levels of investment as a stockist. You can invest as a super stockist. When you invest as a super stockist, you are given the right to the entire country. You can go to a country where there is no Longrich. You then say, I want to be a super stockist for this country. Meaning that you will be the one shipping products from the manufacturer to the country, and all other people will be buying from you in that country. That is a super stockist. You earn over 10% of all the stock supply that are distributed through your business. You can then choose to be a regional stockist. A regional stockist, if it's South Africa like this, you can say Gauteng. You'll find that all the stock for distributing in the market of Gauteng province is coming through you. So you've got the rights over that province. Somebody can say, I'm a regional stockist for Eastern Cape, meaning that I'm owning the distribution rights for the entire Eastern Cape, province. Or you can choose to be an ordinary stockist, meaning that within a country, there will be one super stockist. There can be different regional stockists. Then there will be ordinary stockists. The stockists will get their stock from the regional stockist or from the super stockist. But the regional stockist will get the stock only from the super stockist. So this big investment, it is available if you've got money. I encourage you, plug in and invest as a super stockist. Identify a country. If there is no business like Longrich in your country, or your country has no super stockist as yet, you can jump into this opportunity and become the super stockist. If there is no regional stockist in your province, you can jump in and become the regional stockist. I just signed up a regional stockist now in Botswana, just 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, I signed 2, if not 3, stockists in Zambia. So you can see that under me, I'm already, piling up a number of stockists and super stockists and regional stockists and ordinary stockists that are, standing up in my team. Do you want to invest as well? I encourage you to do so now. And God bless you for that. Now, I said, when you partner with us as a Platinum VIP, you get to share in the 1% global share of the profit share of the company. The company trades in over 108 countries. Every month, they take, of all profit made globally, 1% is set aside so that those who invested as VIP Platinum members will share in that 1%. But they will share in relation to the workforce they have, meaning that every month we check how much work in terms of, me and my team, how much stock have you sold, how much business have you brought in, and we are going to share in accordance to that. So this is very much interesting and it's very much beautiful. So now I want to say to you, you can invest into this business and you will be able to realize intense returns on investment. Now there are several streams of income that you're going to get. I'm closing on it. Once you're invested into this business, you'll be paid something that we call performance bonus. We'll have a separate show where we teach you about it. You get paid weekly for this. You'll be paid maintenance bonus. This one means for every one person in your team who maintains the business with 30 PVs or 30 points, buying stock of only 30 points, you are entitled to 13.50 per person. If in your team you have 700 people, about 700 people by the 12th generation, about that number, you will get about 10 million every month. You can then be able to get another bonus we call development bonus, meaning that as people under you grow, you get 10% of what they earn. It's a matching bonus. There is leadership bonus, which guarantees you anything between, leadership guarantees you anything between 10 and 45% of the earnings of your team, meaning that the company matches, the earnings of your team members and give you anything between 10 and 45%. And let me tell you as I close, there's loads and loads of incentives. And all the incentives of Longrich, it's either you are traveling out on an international trip, or the incentives are moneyed. They will say leadership car, which is a mini car, it's about 60,000 rand. They will say to you, what car? 120,000 cash. They will say, leadership car, 600,000 in cash. So all our incentives actually are in monetary value. So I want to say to you, hey, don't waste time. Plug in now. What are you waiting for? This is the best investment platform you can ever have. The bank can never give you this. The bank can only give you between 3 and 10% of the money you put into the bank. But as for this platform, I tell you, you can become a millionaire, even a multimillionaire, within the shortest space of time. Actually, Robert Kiyosaki said, network marketing, it is the only business platform that can make you a multimillionaire faster or in the shortest time possible. I want to say to you, a potential investor, don't waste time. Inbox us now, talk to us now, and invest into this business. With this said, let me thank you for your time. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for giving me your time. And you know what to do. Hit the inbox, talk to us now. I'm waiting for you. Let me go and get ready for receiving your inquiries. I'm ready to serve you. Come partner with me. Come partner with Longrich. Come and be our partner. Let's prosper together as a collective. Let's succeed together as a team. Hey, join this winning team. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ciao, ciao.
Catch us on Facebook Live every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. and Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Better life, a better future.
Yes.